Is scripting ruining eFootball? Today I want to talk about scripting in eFootball and how much I believe it has affected the gameplay. Here's a recent example. I played several league matches against top division players and went on an unbeaten run, winning consistently. Then almost overnight, everything changed. I suddenly couldn't win a single game for the next 4 or 5 matches. The strange part wasn't just losing, it was how my players behaved. Vieira was making bizarre runs near the opponent's penalty box instead of staying where he should. My fullbacks started covering the center back positions during defensive transitions. Stam and Varane, who are among the strongest aerial defenders in the game, started losing headers to players like Messi or Hazard. Passes, positioning, interceptions, and player reactions all felt noticeably worse. I don't mind losing. If my opponent is the better player and outplays me, they deserve the win. That's what competitive gaming is about. What I do mind is when it feels like my own team is no longer responding the way it normally does. It creates the impression that something beyond player skill is influencing the outcome of matches. I know this is a controversial topic because there is no public evidence from Konami confirming that scripting exists. Some players believe these moments are caused by hidden momentum or dynamic difficulty, while others think they can be explained by server delay, inconsistent gameplay, or simple bad luck. Regardless of the cause, many players report experiencing long winning streaks, followed by periods where their teams suddenly feel much weaker. Another thing that surprises me is that many eFootball YouTubers upload gameplay every day, but very few openly discuss these concerns or push Konami for greater transparency. The community deserves answers about why gameplay sometimes feels so inconsistent. If I play better, I should win. If my opponent plays better, they should win. That's how a competitive online game should work. If there are hidden systems that affect player performance during matches, players deserve to know. If there aren't, then Konami should explain why so many people experience these sudden and dramatic changes in gameplay. People often point out that Konami can make gameplay adjustments through weekly live updates. If developers can change game balance and player performance with updates, it's understandable why some players wonder whether gameplay could also vary between accounts or over time. However, without evidence from Konami, this remains speculation rather than fact. One interesting example is that if you stop playing for a month or two and return, Konami often rewards you with welcome back gifts, such as free players. Since the game already recognizes account activity to provide these rewards, some players believe other account-based systems could exist as well. Again, there is no public proof that this includes gameplay manipulation, but the lack of transparency leads many players to ask these questions. This is one of the reasons why many longtime fans still have such fond memories of PES. Many players felt that matches were more consistent and that results depended more on skill than on unpredictable gameplay. At the end of the day, all most players want is a fair game. Winning should come from playing better, and losing should happen because the opponent was better, not because your own team suddenly feels like a completely different squad.